Famous in the bodybuilding world, Illia Golem was a true giant. And when I say giant, even that word seems insufficient to describe his immense physical presence. Considered by many as the spiritual successor to Rich Piana, Illia became the symbol of sheer muscular monstrosity. He simply ignored the limits imposed by the human body. To give you an idea, his nickname, Golem, perfectly matched his surreal measurements. His arms were an astounding 64 centimeters, about 25 inches, while he weighed an unbelievable 156 kilograms, around 344 pounds. These absurd numbers drew attention on social media, where his fame skyrocketed in recent years. Another standout feature was his insane diet. If you think you overeat, wait until you hear this. Illia consumed an impressive 16,500 calories daily, spread over 7 meals. This routine was so out of the ordinary that it's hard to believe. Not to mention the rumors about his use of controversial substances, like synthol, living an extreme life, with grueling workouts and a diet that defied any notion of moderation. It was almost inevitable that this would take its toll. Today, I'm going to tell you the raw truth about what really happened to Illia Golem, revealing all the details you probably don't know yet. And if you like this kind of content, don't waste time. Subscribe to the channel right now because I dream of reaching 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. It only depends on you, so help me achieve this goal. While you're at it, leave a like, activate the notification bell, and if you want to support me even more, consider becoming a channel member. It helps a lot to keep the content going and to bring more videos like this. Now, let's dive in and discover what really happened to Illia Golem. Born in 1988 in a small town in Belarus, Illia Yefimchik, known worldwide as Illia Golem, didn't just make a name for himself in the post-Soviet space, but also became a global figure in bodybuilding. His imposing physique was truly a spectacle. Standing at 1.85 m tall, approximately 6 feet, he weighed an impressive 156 kilograms, 344 pounds, of pure muscle mass. The curious thing is that when you look at old photos from his childhood, it's hard to imagine that Illia, who was skinny and seemingly frail, would grow into one of the most respected giants in bodybuilding. The transformation began in his youth, when he moved to the Czech Republic, where he started his journey of intense training and weight gain. Over the years, Golem achieved remarkable results that impressed even the most experienced in the sport. To give you an idea of this athlete's strength, he was capable of bench pressing 272 kilograms, 600 pounds, a feat that few can achieve. Additionally, his records in deadlifts and squats were even more impressive, reaching 318 kilograms, 701 pounds, in both. These numbers turned Illia into a legend in the world of bodybuilding. His arms, which reached an impressive 64 centimeters, 25 inches, became a trademark that set him apart from other bodybuilders. But it wasn't just the workouts that took Illia to this level. His diet was as insane as his exercise routine. He consumed more than 16,000 calories a day, an absolutely surreal amount, considering that this is about 7 times more than what doctors recommend for men between 30 and 50 years old. This insane diet included large amounts of protein, carbohydrates, and fats, all meticulously planned to support his intense training routine and keep his body in a constant state of muscle growth. Each meal was strategically designed to maximize his performance and ensure his body received the necessary nutrients to sustain such a massive physique. These measures, combined with his extreme dedication, made Illia Golem a unique figure, a true legend in bodybuilding, who always pushed the limits of the human body and society's expectations of what is possible to achieve with discipline and focus. It is speculated that Illia Golem spent around $4,000 per month solely on his diet. This investment was necessary to support his impressive regime of 16,000 daily calories. In various interviews, when recalling his youth, he always made a point to highlight that even when he was skinny and insignificant, he already believed he would succeed in bodybuilding. He felt a tremendous strength within him, but, as he himself remembers, there was a time when he couldn't even do a push-up at school. His muscle mass was so weak. The decision that would change his life came at the age of 15 when he decided to enter the world of bodybuilding. Initially, Illia trained intuitively, without any technical knowledge or structured plan. Even so, in his first year, he managed to gain about 10 kilograms, 22 pounds, which was enough for him to realize he had found his path. So involved in bodybuilding, Illia made the drastic decision to drop out of his studies at a prestigious university in the Czech Republic, where he had enrolled in an economics program. Over the years, his physique underwent such a drastic transformation that it seemed like a mutation worthy of comic book stories. It was then that he earned the nickname Golem, a direct reference to the Jewish mythological creature made of clay, known for its immense strength. This nickname would become not just a symbol, but also his second name, by which he was recognized in nearly every corner of the world. As his monstrous physique attracted all the attention, Illia also began to develop his side businesses. In addition to a gym, he launched his own brand of sportswear and nutritional supplements, expanding his influence beyond bodybuilding. In 2020, Illia Golem became the face of the renowned American supplement brand 5% Nutrition, further solidifying his presence in the global bodybuilding scene. During this time, he lived for a while in Miami, USA. However, when the pandemic struck, Golem isolated himself in the United Arab Emirates, where he continued his extreme training regime. After some time away, he returned to the Czech Republic about a year ago. Golem was also an active figure in thematic seminars, where he shared his knowledge on how to efficiently gain muscle mass, and without much reservation, he mentioned the use of anabolic steroids as part of his routine. In early 2022, a viral video showed Golem experiencing breathing difficulties, which raised concerns among his fans. Despite this, about 6 months later, he posted another video claiming that his medical tests were in order and that his overall health was good, with the support of doctors. However, many of his followers saw this as the first red flag, indicating that something was wrong. Even so, Golem continued to reassure everyone that he was healthy and in control of his situation. Unfortunately, as the saying goes, the worst blind is the one who does not want to see. And Illia's tragic fate seemed to be taking shape, though he insisted on ignoring the signs and pushing forward. The tragic news of Illia Golem's death, the Belarusian bodybuilder who left his mark on the global scene with his colossal physique, began circulating on the internet on the night of September 10th, causing a great stir. At 36 years old, Golem passed away, and his death shocked the international bodybuilding community, especially given his fame and presence on social media. Many believe his death was directly related to his extreme lifestyle and excess body mass, which had taken a toll on his health over the years. It was later revealed that on Friday, September 6th, Illia fell ill while at home with his wife, Anna. He suddenly lost consciousness and was rushed to the hospital in critical condition after suffering cardiac arrest. Unfortunately, after days of struggle, the situation worsened, culminating in the confirmation of brain death. Anna, his wife, took to social media to share the terrible news with his followers. In a message filled with pain, she wrote, "With a heavy heart, I must inform you that Illia left this world on the morning of September 11th. His heart stopped." Anna described the agonizing moments she endured beside her husband. While waiting for the ambulance to arrive, she performed CPR, desperately trying to keep him alive. He was airlifted to the hospital in a desperate attempt to save his life. Throughout the process, Anna held on to the hope that Illia would recover, praying and staying by his side. For the next 2 days, Illia's heart began beating again, giving the family a glimmer of hope. However, the doctors soon delivered the devastating news. His brain had entered brain death, and there was no chance of recovery. This devastating loss left a void not only in the lives of his wife and family, but also in the bodybuilding world, which saw one of its great giants pass away prematurely. A renowned endocrinologist commented on Illia Golem's case on her Telegram channel, raising questions about what could have caused the bodybuilder's premature death. According to Pavlova, it's common for individuals striving to achieve unnatural physiques to end up facing serious health problems. She stated, "Very often, people who aim for an unnatural physique end up in a hospital bed. The questionable methods used by bodybuilders affect the heart, liver, and blood vessels. In her analysis, the expert pointed out that, in addition to the large quantities of food, particularly protein, bodybuilders also resort to hormones and anabolic steroids to achieve the impressive muscle mass displayed by athletes like Golem in recent years. This lifestyle, Pavlova explained, is extremely dangerous for vital organs. Illia Golem consumed up to 16,000 calories a day, spread across 7 meals, and lifted colossal weights during his training sessions. Pavlova believes that this extreme effort had already been wearing down the athlete's body for a long time. In the endocrinologist's view, the result could only be one: a premature death. She also cited an article published in the respected scientific journal Sports Medicine titled "Premature Death of Bodybuilders." What do we know? Published the previous year. The study analyzed the deaths of 28 elite professional bodybuilders who passed away in 2021, ranging in age from 27 to 55. Most died from cardiovascular diseases such as heart attacks and sudden deaths, while others passed from pulmonary embolism. These cases, according to the specialist, are similar to what happened with Golem, and the numbers are likely to increase. The endocrinologist concluded that consuming large amounts of food combined with the use of anabolic steroids may have severely harmed Illia's health. This warning is for everyone who, like him, ventures into an extreme and dangerous lifestyle, seeking results that the body often cannot handle without consequences. What do you think? Were extreme steroid abuse and the radical lifestyle responsible for Illia Golem's death? Let me know what you think about this tragic loss of yet another young bodybuilder. Are we facing another case that raises serious questions about the limits the human body can endure? Could this kind of news become more common as more athletes resort to these methods to achieve extreme results? Tell me in the comments. I really want to know your opinion on this. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think steroid use and excess muscle mass were truly responsible for Golem's fatality? Do you believe cases like this can be prevented? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think about it. And of course, share this video with your friends who need to see this content. Oh, and don't forget to leave a like and hit the notification bell. It helps a lot with the outreach and motivates me to keep bringing videos like this for you all.